and welcome to the first Fitball Blast of 2021. I hope you all had a great holiday season and you are ready to get back at it. For today, for our Fitball class, all you will need is a ball. And then you'll also need a couple of really light weights. For myself, I'm going to use a couple of pasta jars. You won't want more than 5 pounds. 5 pounds would be really heavy. So somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 to 5 pounds is what you're looking for those light weights. So get yourself set up with your ball and with your pasta jars or whatever sort of light weights you're using. For today, I'll try to keep the workout around half an hour. We'll see how it goes. So let's get warming up. We're going to start out with some shoulder circles. Just bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, all the way down your back. And then change direction. From here, let's stretch out your chest a little bit, so open your arms nice and wide. Give yourself a hug and repeat, just swinging those arms nice and easy. Two more. Excellent. Take a nice wide stance, arms out to the side. Rotate and touch your toes. Come back, rotate, touch your toes on the other side. Try to really turn those shoulders. Feel a good stretch through your hamstrings, as well as warming up that torso with that rotation. One more each way. Awesome job. Let's move into some squats so you can take a narrower stance. Really take whatever stance is comfortable for you. Toes pointed straight ahead or maybe slightly out. Just going to sit down and back. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Make sure your knees track in the same direction as your toes. And when you're squatting, you're bringing your hips down and back and your feet stay flat on the floor. Chest is up nice and tall. Let's go for 5 more. As you get warmer, maybe you can get a bit deeper into that squat. Excellent. Moving into side lunges, we'll just do one side at a time. So taking a big step out to the side, lower the hips down and back, press back to center, step to the side, hips down and back, press back to center. So it's this outside leg that's doing the work and this inside leg that's getting a good stretch. And we'll add in an overhead reach, stretching out your side all the way into your shoulder. One more. Awesome. Let's switch sides. So big step. Feel that stretch through the inner thigh, loading up this outside glute. And add in that overhead reach. Two more. Excellent. So hopefully you're feeling fairly warm right now. We're going to get into our first circuit. We'll do 2 rounds of this circuit. So grab your ball. We're going to start out with curtsy lunges. So these actually work the outside of your glutes. What you're going to do is step behind, lowering that back knee. And with that ball, you're going to twist back and then come back up to balance and then right back. So lower that back knee down, stepping right behind you, you're twisting yourself right up and then back up. So going for 10 on one leg and then 10 on the other. Ready? Here we go. You can move at your own pace. The lower you get, the more it's going to get into that glute. Really rotate, looking back towards that back foot. Pressing up with that front foot. If you want to make this harder, then with your back leg, you can just hover it above the ground, not actually touch. Then come back up. To make it easier, you just wouldn't go as low. So you're in charge. 2 more. Excellent. All right, switching sides. Crossing behind, lower that back knee, rotate. Back up to balance. Three. Nice and controlled. Front leg's doing all the work. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to move into a push-up with your feet on the ball. The more of your leg that's on the ball, the easier it will be. So just adjust how much of your body is being supported by that ball to make it easier. Going for 10, and we're going to add in some hip taps to these push-ups. So you are here going for 10 push-ups total. You're going to come down into your push-up. And then when you're here, you're going to tap your hip, trying to be nice and balanced. Squeeze that ball with your legs. Back down, tap, tap. All right, so going for 10 total, I'm going to do 8 more. Nice and low in those push-ups. Think about getting your chest towards the ground. Adjust your feet on that ball as you need to. Nice and controlled. That's 5 at my pace. 6. 7. Keep breathing. Woo, falling off. 2 more. Last one here. Excellent. Whew, good job. So you get a bit of a core workout in there along with your chest and tricep workout. Next one in the circuit are your leg raises. So your hips are on the ball, hands are on the floor, toes are also touching the floor. You're going to squeeze your glutes to lift those legs up and then tap those toes back down. Nice and controlled. You see that my upper body is not moving. Going for 20 of these. Big squeeze. If you're feeling good, walk your hands closer to that ball. Lift those legs. This is tougher, but make sure your upper body isn't moving. It's just your lower body. Halfway. 20 total. Four more. Awesome. Great work. Into our first blast, which are squat jacks. Going for 1 minute, working your cardiovascular system. Let me get my watch going here. Sorry, I should have had that on sooner. All right. 1 minute. Are we ready? You're going to squat down and jump up. And here we go. Reach up nice and high. If you don't want to jump, you are stepping in, get your hips down, reach up with that ball. You got it. Halfway, come on. You can stop if you want, up to you. "15 seconds. Push hard. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Grab a quick drink if you'd like. We have one more round. So we're back to our curtsy lunge. So you're stepping behind and you're lowering that back knee, twisting to look back at that back leg. If you want it tougher, just hover that back leg above the ground. If you want it easier, don't go quite as low. Ready? Going for 10. Here we go. Coming up and balancing up top. So front leg doing the work. Woo! There we go. Fight for your balance. Last one. Excellent. Switching sides. Lower that back knee, pressing up through that front foot. Keep your body nice and upright. One more. Excellent. Moving into our push-ups. Challenge yourself. Try to keep that form. Adjust your leg position on that ball as you need to. Pushing down, tap, tap. 10 push-ups. Woo. Tight core. Claw down into the ground with your fingertips. That will help you to balance. 6. 7. 8. Keep breathing. 9. Breathe. Woo! Good job. All right, leg lifts. This is working the back side of your body, which tends to be a bit neglected with at-home workouts. So remember, your upper body doesn't move. You're squeezing your butt to lift those legs. Going for 20 reps. Here we go. The ball doesn't move. The upper body doesn't move. To make it harder, just walk yourself back a few inches. Makes a big difference. Keep it nice and controlled. Halfway. Two more. Excellent. All right, squat jacks. Second time. Last time. Getting your hips down, reaching right overhead with your arms, going for 1 minute. Ready, go. Remember, you can jump or you can step. It's totally up to you. Hips down. This is what stepping looks like. Still very effective. Come on. Keep it going. Fifteen seconds. Three, two, one. Awesome. Grab a drink. We're into our next circuit. All right. Now work on some balance. We are going to do this circuit 1 time. So really focus on your exercises to make them count. All right, so this ball is here to help you balance. So place it somewhere where it's not going to roll away on you, if you can. All right, there we go. So what you want to do is go into your single leg deadlift. Then you can place your hand on that ball if you want. You're going to open up your hip, open up to half moon, come back to your single leg deadlift. Try not to fall over. And then back up. Going for 10 times on each leg, nice and slow and controlled. You only have to do 1 set. So I know it'll be a bit frustrating to keep the balance, but really focus and it will improve as you go. All right, here we go. So single leg deadlift, hips are square to the ground. Open it up into half moon, close, and then bring it back up. That's 1. That's 2. Three. You're going to feel some muscles really start to work. 4. Whew. 5. 6. Oh, my glutes are burning. Ah. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am. 7. 8. 9. Come on. 10. All right, check that out. We have the other side. Shouldn't take so many holidays, hey? All right, here we go. Single leg deadlift. Open it up. Try not to fall over. Square, then back up. Going for 10, that's 1. 2. 3. best one yet. 4, 5, very nice. 6, 7, keep it going. 8, 9, last one. Oh, baby. Yes, very good. I hope you got as much of a burn as I did. Next one, we have back extensions with arm circles. So grab your lighter weight. Just gonna show you. So if I grab these cans here, it's a nice centered weight, it'll feel lighter. But if it's not quite heavy enough, then I can grab on the end of the jars and that'll lengthen the lever, so it's gonna make it tougher. So you can play around with whatever types of weights you have to make it easier or harder. If you have small dumbbells, if you just grab onto the end of them, it will make it harder than if you grab the middle. All right, so in your back extension here, so lift your torso up so you have a straight line from your legs to your torso. Grab on to those weights, chest up, shoulders back, keep your arms straight, reach out overhead, that should be really hard, and then bring it back. Going for 10. Big circles with those arms. 3, 4, keep breathing, reach out, keep those arms high. 5, 6, woo, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Woo. Great job. From there, we have knee tucks. All right, working that core. Feet are back on the ball, just like we were doing with the push-ups, and you're tucking your knees all the way into your armpits. So feet on the ball, you are going to roll it in, tuck to your armpits, squeeze, and then back out. Go for 10. Squeeze, hold, and back out. 2. The harder you squeeze, the tougher it'll be. So really try to get those knees all the way in. You got it. Breathe. 6, 7, come on. 8, 9, last one. Awesome. Into our next blast, which are slaloms. Okay, 2 options. Impact option is just like you are skiing. So you're here, feet together, you're gonna hop back and forth like you're skiing. If you want non-impact, you're gonna have a seat on your ball and you're gonna hop back and forth like you're skiing. Again, keeping those legs together, trying to get as much range as you can. You can actually bring your hand behind you to the ball to help stabilize. So you choose which one. You're going for 1 minute. I'll do 30 seconds of each, starting with the standing one. Ready? And here we go. On your toes, side to side. You got it. Both feet at the same time. 30 seconds. Keep moving. Woo-hoo. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, we're into our final circuit, which we will just do one time, starting with twist crunches. So, get to line out on the floor. You're gonna have one foot just hovering above the ground, the other one straight up. You're gonna twist, turn your shoulders across, and then back down. You're going for 10 on each side. Ready? Here we go. Turn those shoulders. If you need help, then grab onto your leg with that free hand. Your option. Awesome. Second side will be harder. Turn those shoulders. Get them off the ground. Remember that free leg is hovering above the ground. It's not on the ground. 6, 7, big crunch. Turn those shoulders. 9, 10. Excellent. Grabbing your ball. Working those glutes. I want you to have the soles of your feet on the ball. Keep the ball in place and squeeze your glutes to lift your feet up. Some of you might stay here, but if you want it more advanced, lift one leg and then lift the other. Going for 20 total, so 10 on each side. Lift your hips as high as you can. Keep it going. You can use your arms for balance, or if you're feeling really ambitious, you can try to hold them straight up in the air. 9, 10, that's halfway. Squeeze your glutes, lift those hips up. Come on. Excellent work. All right, we're into our challenge exercise. Going to do some sit-ups. I'll show you different versions of sit-ups to show you how to make them easier or harder. So, the easiest way to do sit-ups is lying on your back. Let me adjust the screen here. Maybe, there we go. All right, so last exercise of the day, really burning out the core. So easiest way to do sit-up is legs straight in front. You need to keep your legs on the ground. Just gonna sit up and then back down. Harder, knees bent, arms in front, sit up, back down. Harder still, hands by your head. Trying to keep your elbows back as much as you can, sitting up and back down. If you have trouble getting up this way, use your lightweight as a counterbalance. So your feet are flat on the floor, your lightweight's in front of you, and it will actually help you to get up. So I'm going to put on Moby's Bring Sally Up song, and we're going to do a sit-up every time he says Bring Sally Up. And I want you to take 2 counts to get up, 2 counts to get back down. Follow along with me. If you're confused, let's see if you can make it all the way to the end of the song, which will be a lot of sit-ups. All right. Here we go. I will show you all the versions. So this is the tougher version. Your feet have to stay on the ground. And you're not allowed tucking them under anything. That's cheating. This is the easiest. Remember, you can use that weight if you need. Keep those feet glued to the ground. The more you bring your elbows back, the tougher it'll be. Nice and controlled. 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Oh, not yet. Little break. Make sure you aren't swinging your arms. Woo! That was a tough one. Cheating.